So welcome to my digital hub. I did a personal hub. You can obviously tweet at me, Marcie G. We'll start with my brand consistency. You'll see the picture in a bio consistent across all of my channels of this. So my strategy and positioning, I just started a blog, so I'm obviously an entry-level blogger. I want to engage with my followers and engage with professionals in my field. My target audience is beginner and current bloggers, both like in the sports field as well as just bloggers in general, to create a group. And those interested in sports news, nation and worldwide. My goals and objectives. Short term, I want to develop a personalized brand and consistency, so this already is taking place. I think I've developed consistency, but my personal brand can always use improving and can always be better. Post relevant content to all of my channels, to all of the correct target audiences, and build relationships and engage with my active current followers. My long-term goals are to connect with successful personnel in my field. My dream is to connect with Erin Andrews. I want to be her, so I would love to connect with her. Produce a successful blog known worldwide. I know that's really, probably really unrealistic, but I decided to dream big. My ultimate goal is to obviously obtain a job in the field, broadcasting, reporting, a news anchor. That's my ideal job. My dream job is to work for ESPN or Disney. So those are some of my large goals. Some inspiration that I found first for blogs is this beginning sports broadcaster's blog. It kind of was a place for me to go to kind of learn about the field, as well as prosportsblogging.com. This is obviously a very large, well-known blog. They post from every single sport you could ever think of: NHL, NBA, MLB, anything. Tons of posts, tons of activity. So those are some inspiration. As well as Allie Clifton. She's a sideline reporter for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And she's very active on Twitter. She's very active. She has a great LinkedIn account. She interacts with her followers as well as fans. She live tweets during games, at fans, at players. And she's from my area at home, so it gives me hope that someone from a small town can be as successful as she is. So these are my 5 social media channels. My main is a WordPress blog. Then I have Twitter, Pinterest, Google+, and LinkedIn. So we'll start with my blog. I didn't really know what to name it, so if you have any ideas, tweet me, that'd be great. So I just named it A Beginning Broadcaster's Blog. My goal is to blog once a week about current happenings, events, personality profiles, any current news in the sports world. I want to gain viewers by sharing posts to my other platforms. My goal is 5 to 10 views per day. I feel like that's pretty realistic by sharing it to my other channels and connecting it to those to have 5 to 10 views a day. I want to have my blog to be my first thing to come up on my Google search results. So this is my Twitter. I want to gain followers from my field. Obviously, Twitter is so large that there's so many people to connect with, so many opportunities out there through Twitter. So I want to retweet and engage with successful personnel to hopefully build my network and build my relationships with them, and gain my followers, or grow my followers by 50 people by the end of my 3-month content calendar. I feel like that's pretty realistic. Hopefully I can exceed that. And then I will obviously share my blog post for exposure, and I have my WordPress blog on there, so maybe I'll have some activity. I don't know. I didn't today though. So LinkedIn, I want to grow my connections from 59 to 75. I obviously want to connect with those people in my field like Erin Andrews, like Allie Clifton, but that will take some time. I've joined a few groups. I'm going to engage in those groups, although I feel like I'm a little too experienced to post in those. I don't know that I would feel comfortable doing that. So, and my ultimate goal through LinkedIn is to connect with a job recruiter and obtain a job. So my Pinterest, I have a few pins now, but my ultimate goal is to, when I write blogs, to have photos and videos to go with my blogs, and then I can create a pin through using infographics, and then tie my blog into that pin. So you click on the pin, and it will take you right to my blog. That's my ultimate goal, and I feel like that could get me a lot of traffic to my blog if I could be successful with that. Google+, the main thing I wanted to use Google+ for was to utilize Google Hangouts to talk with other reporters, other bloggers, other news people, to connect with them. I feel like that's the easiest way to do it. It's super simple, super easy. You connect with people anywhere. Share my blog with my circles, create circles with professionals, and follow professionals on the field, as well as post photos and videos to Google Plus because that drives a lot of traffic. So if I could boost my SEO and boost my blog to be my first Google search result, that's my goal. So here is my content calendar for, well, the first month of May. I am going to post a blog every Monday. That's my goal. First day of the week, people coming off the weekend. Obviously, as I become more active and more engaged, I'll blog as it's necessary as current things are happening. And then June and July. And I chose May, June, and July because it's the summertime. I won't be in class, so I'll have a lot of spare time and free time to work on my blog, work on all my other Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Google+, work on my channels, and have time to post to them. So I'll have more spare time, more time to focus on it. For measurement and monitoring, I'm going to use Google Analytics, the WordPress site stats, Twitonomy, and Social Mention. Social Mention, I have used it, but you have to be kind of big for yourself to come up on it. So if I would ever trend or become a professional blogger, I would use Social Mention, but I don't really have anything for it on here. So here is the WordPress site stats. It's really simple and easy to use. It tells you how many views, the visitors, likes, everything, and it's really easy. All you do is click on the stats. It's not confusing at all, so I really liked it. It also tells you basically everything, your followers, basically everything. So it was really nice. I obviously don't have much going on yet. This is Twitonomy. This is my personal Twitter account, so I really like that because it tells you when you have the most traffic, the hours, the days, who you tweet most, just things like that. It was really definitely useful, and when I get going, if I see that I have more traffic on Wednesdays than I do on Thursdays, I'll post on Wednesdays instead of a Thursday, or I'll utilize that for my content calendar. And these are my current Google search results. I don't have a very common name, so my search results are all me. Even at the beginning, they were all me, but I would like for my blog to be top, not my Twitter. I use Twitter a lot, even more since I've been in the class, so my Twitter is pretty dominant up there. My Facebooks, they could go away. Those aren't really necessary on there. I wouldn't like for them to be on there. That's a personal account. So my LinkedIn is on there. That's great, but I'd like for my blog to be up there, and then my LinkedIn. So those are my top two, as well as my Google Plus comes up, so that shows my picture, my bio, everything. So that was a great result for me for that, but my Google search results could always use some work. So my opportunities and shortcomings, an opportunity would be to connect with a large-scale blogger and become bigger, grow my network, be successful at blogging, and obtain a job through my works or my blog, my post, LinkedIn, anything. But some shortcomings are not knowing the ins and outs of blogging. Blogging has become so big that I feel like I could get lost in the mix really easily. It's hard to create a voice and be well known out there in the blogging world because it is so large, but hopefully that's not the case and I am a successful blogger.